Two, three, action.
Hi, hi, hi! Hi, guys! Welcome back to the Rare View podcast. I am your host, Michelle Anita. Kama kawaida, I am so happy and excited to have you on my show. Now, Leo, today is today. I am not alone, guys. I am here with the beautiful and very gorgeous Michelle Omamo. Maybe she can tell us a little bit about herself. Michelle, please.
Thank you, first of all, for having me on this podcast. My name is Akinyi Michelle Omamo. I am an entrepreneur, I am a makeup artist, and I am a content creator as well.
Yo!
Yes.
Those are a lot of titles.
Those are a lot of titles. Tajua Jimmy Mjalu.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. So today we are going to cover a topic which, funny enough, we both relate to, although I'm exiting and she's entering that phase, surviving our 20s. As someone who is, a lady does not tell her age, but I am exiting the 20s and how she's entering the 20s, we want to know what she should expect and what I have experienced so that we can share with you guys. Quite exciting, right?
Yes!
So to start us off, I wanted us to talk about living outside home. Kuacha wazazi. How is that going for you?
I don't know what to say, but it has its ups and its downs. I don't know. Let me just start with the downs. The downs actually miss my parents. I miss my mom because I live with my mom. I miss her. She's funny.
Oh, the cooking,
Pia the cooking.
Yeah.
And the fact that, I don't know, she's very organized. So
yeah.
I just know from the get-go when I wake up in the morning, I'm supposed to do this, and this. She'll tell us today we'll be having this for supper. So I don't have to think about all of that. But now when I am alone in the hostels, I'm just like, now, what will I
do? And we always need our moms, you know?
Yeah.
We always need our moms. Even me at my big age, my mom is still taking care of my daughter. Because I don't know what to do. Every time I'm like, Mom, what should I do? The baby has a fever. Instead of just going to the hospital, I'm like, Mom, what should I do? You know, so I can imagine for you.
Yeah.
That is the main thing. You mean you miss your mom the most, I assume?
Yeah, like I miss the fact that I know what to expect. I know what to do. I just miss the organization of knowing what I will be experiencing in the day. Kama ni kufua, I know by Wednesday all the clothes should be clean. Unaamka, unasafisha nyumba, there's no dishes in the sink, no nothing. Sparkling, clean. Everything equally organized so that we can all start the day and keep going. So now in the hostel, I've had to learn how to do that in my own way, in a way that is suitable for me, which is good, I guess. That's the point of moving out. You learn how to fly on your own and survive.
You know, I started living on my own when I was 18. And the first thing I was thinking was, I have freedom. That was the first thing. I have freedom to eat what I want. I used to think like I will have a fridge full of chocolates and ice cream and all that. How is that? Is that the same thing for you?
Yes, actually.
Did you enjoy the freedom?
Yes, I still do. I still do, because at the end of the day, as much as I love my mom's organization, I am someone when I don't particularly like being told what to do.
Yeah.
Nikiachwa tu, I just decide on my own to do things. Like, I like that. Okay. So the freedom of, like, I can do things at my own time.
Yeah. There's no one hovering around your head. Do those dishes,
Yes, yes. Like, I can choose the food I want to eat. It can be as extravagant as I want it to be. It can be as slim as I want it to be. Like, I enjoy that. I enjoy the fact that I don't particularly have to ask permission to leave. Like, I just go see my friends.
Anytime you want. But don't you think like this, your mom covering you was protecting you from a lot of things?
Yes,
because how realistic has this been? Because I'm assuming you had like a picture of how moving out will be. We always have, we always think of the positive side. We don't know that you could have some lows, like you said, there are lows. So how was that? Like, let's say the first week when you moved out, how was that for you?
The first week, I felt like it was amazing. The first week was amazing because bado yo sadi, I had some cash in the pocket. Like, I can just go shopping and go get this and this week too. Now I'm starting to think I'll have to ask for money, and okay, I don't know. Most of the cash, okay, for me currently right now, most of my pocket money, I'm generating it on my own because I don't know. My like my lifestyle, man. Like
it's too hard. Are you like above your?
Yes.
Are you living within your means?
I am living within my means, yes, but some of the things I want, maybe my parents would find unnecessary.
Of course, they would be unnecessary.
So that part I have to work for it.
Okay.
And that's why I have the businesses and
everything you're doing. And how is that going for you?
It's not easy. Like, it's one of those things actually my mom told me, Auntie Michelle, unafikiria tu maisha ni rahisi, ati utaenda huko nje and everything will work out. No, things are not easy. That now having these businesses, like I'm seeing for real, it's not easy at all. Like,
it's not easy.
As much as I'm doing it for the money, like I still don't have any money. Like, ask any entrepreneur, anyone who's doing business on their own. Like, mtu anaweza fikiria, oh, you're a business owner. Oh, you must be so rich. No.
Actually, it's really difficult. It's really hard because you're handling every other section of your business. You're the same person who has to do the maybe social marketing, come back, do the packaging if you're packaging.
You are customer
service, everything.
You are everything. Let me tell you.
You call yourself to the meeting, then you forget to attend the meeting. It's quite interesting.
It is.
Yeah, but what I would say, as someone who has passed through that stage, I would say stay at home. As much as for as long as you need. Because guys, you're not even ready for taxes. Are you paying taxes? You're not ready for that. You're not ready for when you're shopping and your shopping list haishi. You're not ready for rent. Like, it's a lot. And I feel when someone is that age, you feel like you can take on which is a very great outlook in life, that you can do anything, but just stay home. If possible. Okay, I wouldn't tell you to go back because that would be, you're taking one step forward and 10 back. That doesn't make sense. But for someone who hasn't yet moved out, would you advise them to stay at home?
Someone who hasn't yet moved out, like, if your parents can give you what you need at home and school is close and all that, and like, for real you are comfortable at home, do stay at home. Like, it's good to move out, yes, you get to learn how to be independent, but having your parents around, having them shelter you and give you what you need, like, take that. Blessing. It's a blessing. Like, don't take that for granted. Like, if your parents are giving you everything you need, for real, appreciate it.
Stay there. Stay there.
Yeah.
I would say that. Because aki huku nje kinatu fanya ile kitu. Say that. So, how did you get to understand your bills? Did you, like, how is that taking you?
Bills.
Did you just jump in and be like, I have to cover this, Ama, is your mom still?
Okay, when it comes to bills, actually, they suck. They do.
But they have to get paid.
Yeah, they have to get paid at the end of the day. Like, steam and oil, it's beeping. It's beeping. Okay, so now for me, my business, now I'm paying rent for spaces in town, nini. That is a bill. And every month it is waiting for you. You have to restock nini. And then in my personal life, shopping. Shopping. Like, you go home, you think you've bought a lot of things. The next time you're going to shop, imepanda tena. Like, it is mind-boggling.
I know. It's quite something.
It is. Bills are crazy.
Now you see, for me in my case, I started providing for my family at 18. That's why, again, I'm saying the way you say it. If you have parents who can take care of you, that is a blessing. Don't take it like it is due at wataniona aje. I had a friend who used to say the dad bought him a car. He's a guy. He's like 21. Not my friend really. That's such a young person. But say my family friend. And we kept on saying, we are anaringa. There's that notion. Anaringa because my parents may provide. He would always sit down and ask, wewe wangu akitafuta wako alikuwa wapi? Wako alikuwa wapi? So nikajichukua mimi kama Rachel Anita nikasema nitatafutia mtoto wangu. Because it's not a bad thing to have those things. We usually look at people who are provided for and be like, they're lazy and all. Imagine it's not. It's okay. Who wants to suffer?
They've been provided for. And me, I usually like the ones who know and see the value of what they have been given.
Yeah.
They utilize it.
Exactly.
They utilize it. Come on now, say for content creation, if you have a parent who's like willing to support your dream,
why not?
like do it. If you have parents who like would support any dream of yours,
Take it.
embrace it. Embrace your
Yes.
parents.
It's a very good thing.
Yeah.
Now this leads me to a question about peer pressure. At your age, people tend to, you find now you're struggling, then there's another maybe coursemate or friend who has everything all of a sudden. With a snap of a finger, they have everything. How do you feel about that?
Oh man, it actually hurts.
It
To be honest, it hurts. Especially with the fact that I live in a place where it's honestly a place where a lot of rich kids live.
Oh yeah.
Like literally
That can be
the
hard.
kids that live in that building. Wow. Watu wako na pesa. Like mtu asikwambie Nairobi hakuna. Watu wako na
Ni wewe
pesa.
pekee yako, na ukisema
Yeah,
wewe
hey,
mwenyewe pia.
I have seen it for myself. I've had roommates wenye as in parents wao watatoka home ama wherever they come from, watakuja na all this shopping and give it all to them. Napata pocket money wanatumiwa more than 10K. I'm just like, wow. I wish. Adi, like anytime they ask, really, anytime they ask,
Like
they are given
have the blessing,
the
the
blessing.
blessings we were talking about,
The
which is also a
blessings.
good thing as long as they know how to
Yeah.
handle that. So when I think about that peer pressure thingy, I remember there's a time I think I even took a loan so that I can be what people think I was not. You know, you go, you show up, kila mtu, maybe they have like the fanciest dresses, the fanciest everything, then you don't have.
Yeah.
So have you been in a situation whereby umejipata hata wewe going and doing the extra mile for something that really doesn't matter to you, but because it matters to these people and you want to fit in, you have to do that?
Yeah, I have. There's a time, I don't know, there's a time where my friends, they were just like, see, we go for Choma, then we go to this club, and then we go to this club, and then I'm just there like, I literally just have 400 between me and hunger. Like, I don't have pocket money. So my parents have told me, they already gave me pocket money. They've told me, that's it for you for the next, I don't know how many weeks. So so like, I'm just like, twende tu. I have nothing. Nimefuliza. Mshwari, as in, like, I feel like for me that was one of, these few 20s that I have experienced, that has been one of the biggest mistakes challenge. I have made, like taking out loans for a lifestyle that you do not even want, because
you can't afford.
You can't, I didn't even want it, I couldn't afford it, but I just did it anyway for the, I don't know, for the plot.
Yeah. Because you just want to fit in.
Because I wanted to fit in with them, because they were cool guys, and
I know, it's cool,
they showed me a whole other lifestyle I didn't know.
No, then you're like, I have to indulge.
Like, this is my chance. I could meet Drew, but it was not worth it.
I would say, considering that, as you grow, it gets worse. It gets worse, because I've been... When I say, I don't know, it's my clique of friends, am I who? Me, I was with guys who buy Fortia, guys are buying cars by themselves, not their parents. Unamaliza, you just finished uni, guys are buying houses.
Wow.
Unamaliza, like the pressure, what I'm trying to say is, it just gets worse. It gets worse. You're there, you're trying to catch up. It's like a race. You're running, you're trying to, the moment umefika kumbe, something higher. So now, like in your case, you're saying you met so-and-so. Kidogo in 2 years, the so-and-so, wow, walifanya, they have moved on to the next stage. I feel in such a situation, it's like a dangling carrot. That story of the bunny and the carrot, you're always running. And when you almost catching the carrot, it becomes a bigger thing. So you have to find your true north. This is something I think I learned when I was about 27, thereabout, that these things, there's no end. There's no end to that finish line. Unafika, there's another race. Lil Wayne said every finish line is the beginning of a new race. You know that line? Every finish line is the beginning of a new race. I don't know what song that is. So you have to learn that hii ni kiwango yangu. This is where I can manage. And when you manage your expectation, you reduce your disappointments. Because now to say in that scenario, if you, I'm assuming you went.
Yes, I did.
You went with what?
And
what happened?
And it ended up so. How
did you survive the next day?
Oh man, I don't even know, because I don't know. A bunch of
kurudi.
I'm slightly ashamed to say this, but I was one of those two girls who just pandilia tu Uber zao, unaenda tu na wao, they just cover for you. Although they did understand my situation. At some point I communicated that I didn't have all the money in the world, but I did say Nita contributes this and this. But nilikuwa naambia sina pesa ya this and this specifically. And then they understood. Kama like the Uber, they were just like, tutalipa tu nini, but ukifika utalipia drinks
na foso. Kwa nini
Yes, nakwambia sasa nilifuliza. I'm telling you, nilifuliza.
Ulifuliza watu drinks.
I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. It was one of the biggest mistakes I made, because the regret.
No, I have time. I want to know how you got out of that situation. Because why? Would you do that again though?
No. Like these
Even
days.
Even if it's for the fanciest party, you wouldn't do it again?
No, like truly, from that day I learned, for real, if I don't have the money for something, I will not indulge in it.
Yeah.
Like I learned from that situation. Like if I do not have the money, heri tu, especially kama ni mambo za kwenda out, heri tu nikae. These days I did the outings I appreciate the most, ni vitu kama like to dinners in these cute restaurants. Something that I know I can save up for niende. Like hakuna pressure. I can arrange with a friend niende.
Like it's not an emergency. It's not a do or die situation.
Yeah. But now this impulsive clubbing, I don't, that's not my life.
I'm trying to remember the 22-year-old me. She did some of that. Me, after there's a point it got sober. I know my friends don't know this, but kuna time nilikujiwa hadi na watu wakuomba, not the debtors, credit, mwananchi credit, unawajua? Do you know those guys? Wanaitwa nani? Those ones who come
those two.
The guys who take your stuff.
Oh, the debt collectors.
Yes, those ones. The auctioneers.
Oh.
It was so bad. It was that bad. I had to fuliza to pay the auctioneer, nimhonge, no, I get more time. So trust me, when I say it's a dangling carrot, you have to be very careful about how much of you are willing to give up to be that someone else for that person. Okay, so take care. So our viewers, mjue, kuna mtu hapa alienda akakunua drinks za foso.
Na si ati nilikunywa peke yangu, you guys. Like me, I don't know. That night, I'm telling you, I woke up the next morning and I was just like, I was even disappointed in myself.
Yeah.
Like the feelings I got afterwards, they were just not worth it. It was not worth it. Because I did the pocket money I had to look for. Ya kulipa hadi hizo madeni. I had to work for it. Wacha nikwambie, hiyo building nilikuwa naishi. Nimeshuka nywele, nimefanyia watu makeup, nimefanya makucha. Like I have hustled.
But it's a lesson learned.
It is a lesson learned. Like from then on, like I just learned my lesson. Like there is no need for that. Even you, as if you are a viewer out there, umetoka high school nataka kuingia campus, like beware. If you know you cannot afford something, a certain lifestyle, just don't force yourself. Don't force issues. Like it's not worth it. Kwanza mambo ya kulipa hizi madeni. If I was paying your deni because ati maybe nimebuy a camera ama something that would have actually benefited me, I would have not like felt some type of way about it. But nilikuwa nalipia drinks na to
Do you know how disappointing that is?
It will isha in a second. Actually, I remember being drunk in that club. Nangalio chupa empty. I'm just like,
what is this? Why?
Well, it's
quite disappointing. And did this affect your relationships with these people? Because I'm assuming they will still go. Unajua, when you start putting that fence around your boundaries, people start treating you some kind of way. Did this affect how you are relating with these people, Sasa?
It kind of did, because I don't talk to them as much as I used to. Maybe at the time they'd maybe say they're going to this place. Now I'm just like, nah, I won't be going. And I feel like maybe they were a bit disappointed. They were like girl, anyway.
Yeah.
You see, yes, we've drifted for sure. Like we still talk, we still see how each other is doing. But
like hakuna your common ground on what exactly to share experiences, because people are partying every Friday, I'm assuming. And you can't say, leo siendi, kesho uendi. You become somehow a bore-ish kidogo. So
Yeah, so that's how it went. And I just want to let you, the viewers, know that it's okay. It's okay. Like you are allowed to just drift from said people. You are not in the same space, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Like you will be fine, trust me. And you will find people who are in the same space with you. Because
align with your values.
yeah, because I've found amazing friends who are like me. They hustle as hard as I do. They understand where I come from, and they know how hard it is to like try and make things work for yourself. So
this brings me to relationships generally at your age. What do you focus on? Do you focus on how healthy it is? Do you focus on what can this person bring to the table? What's your focus right now?
For me, when it comes to relationships, the number one thing I look at, okay, I'm a bit materialistic.
We all are. Babes, we all are.
I like you bringing some things to the table, like money and all that stuff. But I feel like more than money, I look at emotional maturity. Like, are you in a space where you can...
You're still young. You're so young.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then I feel like I have pitied some horrific things that have put me in that place. Yeah.
Horrific. That's a heavy word.
Okay.
Horrific.
Should I... Okay, they're
Go
just
ahead.
pretty bad.
Don't be shy. Tell us about it. No.
I don't know. What pushed me to like be seeking emotional maturity?
Yeah.
The first person I ever dated. Yeah, look at all the money and everything, but let me tell you something.
Tell me, sis.
The way I was treated, the way I was handled, like as if I was truly nothing.
As if you're nothing.
Yeah, like literally. Ile yani angepost other babes.
Yeah?
Na mi naangalia tu, I'm just like, I can't see, I'm blind.
But you're blind in love.
Na ni wale watu wenye ningemuuliza ati, where are you going, what are you up to today? And niambia it's none of your business.
Okay, were you dating a teenager? Because that sounds...
He might as well have been a teenager. Okay. He might as well have been. Because the way he was acting was wild.
But do you feel like right now you're ready for a serious relationship?
I am kind of...
young? Don't you feel like you want to explore, go out, meet people, like go and find...
I don't know.
Because you don't know.
Do
you even know your type?
I don't even have a type. I know
you
the
have
type.
A type.
The type. Okay, the type is... My type is... I don't know. A real man. I don't know how to put it. Like a real man, a provider. Like a real man. That's a real man. Like a man.
And you feel a breeze.
A man who stands on business.
Okay.
A man who takes care of me. A man who sees me. Okay. A man who like gives me space to just be myself.
Yeah.
Someone mwenye like I don't have to think a lot when I'm with them. Like I don't want to deal with baby-minded people.
But are you ready to commit? You're so young.
But
if you find that man right now, are you ready to commit?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm currently in a relationship.
Oh yeah.
And we've been together for like more than 2 years.
Wow. Hey, Michelle's man. You're doing a good job. Okay, but don't you feel like you're still... Okay, for someone, myself, I was in a relationship since I was 19. Married the guy. We are together now, over a decade now. But I'm like, you don't want to explore. No, he's enough. Oh, honey. Honey, boo-boo, you're enough. You're more than enough for me. But I'm thinking, for someone that age, if you don't find your spec, the way you found your spec, what would you advise someone? Because maybe someone doesn't know you've been in a relationship for 2 years. Then they're just seeing you guys and they're like, oh, this guy looks so cute. I want that. But before you get that, you have to put in the work.
You do have to put in the work, actually. You have to put a lot of work within yourself.
Yeah.
You also have to stand your ground on your values and the things like that you hold dear. Mukwe on the same page.
Yeah.
Okay?
How easy is it to get that?
It's not. With me and my boyfriend, to be honest, I know we are young and stuff, but we've been to hell and back. Our first year together was just insane. He's been the most patient, most loving, most understanding person, because at the time he met me, I was the most.
Give that man his flowers, yo.
No, like for real, that man has healed me. Because at the time, yes, he healed me.
Yeah.
Like this state he found me in. I don't even know if I was him, if I'd want to date me personally. Yeah. I was left so traumatized. Like,
yeah.
I can't even
boyfriend, Ama?
First, okay, I don't want to call him a boyfriend. Because hadi ukiweza muuliza anaambianga kila mtu, no, we're not in a relationship together. Me, I thought.
Oh, yeah.
So,
no, been there, done that.
Yeah, please, actually, by the way, kama ulizwa, can I be my girlfriend? You are not in a relationship.
You know, that reminds me, because I think, okay, my first, probably, not first, okay, that guy that I dated, hata yeye aliniuliza, did I ask you to be my girlfriend? And I was like, emotional damage. Because that's the problem we have at that age. You assume that you relate to someone, you assume they are kind. Mm-hmm. You know, that's the problem. People mistake kindness for courting. Mm-hmm. Someone is kind to you, maybe they buy you snacks, maybe, you know, those things that make sense at your age. They take you out, they maybe you even get to make out with this person and you're all that for that person. But in the real deal, mtu haja kuuliza if you can be his girlfriend. Then you're there doing all the wifey. I hope. I am praying and hoping anyone watching this, you're not trying that nonsense.
Please.
Being a wife to a boyfriend, it should be a whole other topic.
Do not.
Then, unapata at the end, this girl is actually dating someone else.
No, Nakwami, like I'm telling you, that man, I don't know.
Anyway, let's talk about healing.
We are
this
healing.
Guy healed you and
yeah,
all that.
like he has been the most understanding. Like I feel like of all the people I have met or ever like been surrounded by, he has understood me the most. Someone who's taken time to listen to me, listen to the things I want.
How beautiful. How beautiful.
He's a man who has given me so much grace.
Yeah.
Like grace ime overpour. Now I am able to give myself grace and give other people grace. He's the first man who has ever bought me flowers and all that shit.
That is cute.
Like yendo adi ameni push the world that I was saying where like rich kids, you know, they live in pia ameniaka in that space, guilt free. Hadi ile ananifunza na niingiza
kwa Michelle's man. Please come to the podcast, please. We need to see you. You're doing a good job. Thank you.
Like ile yani we go for shopping. I mean, I'm just there. I'm just standing awkwardly. Maybe it's a place where things are a bit crazy. I'm just there like, what are we doing here? Kutu like, see, at least look, touch the things. Yeah, like, ananisaidia could deconstruct this scarcity mentality. Like, ananisaidia could.
I think that we should add that to the gift. Ile list ya tall, dark, whatever, handsome, nini. Remove scarcity mentality. Thank you. Add that to the list. Kwa hiyo sisi's prayer.
Yes.
That's nice.
Like, for real, amenisaidia sana. Like, in more ways than one.
How do you deal with? Because me, I had friends who would be like, I like your man. How do you deal with that at your age?
As a friend, you like my man. Na cut off effective immediately. Immediately. Like, I don't tolerate that shit. Oh, sorry.
And you shouldn't. It's okay.
Like, I do not like people like that. I do not entertain such people. Ati, oh, I saw your man and aka so tall and handsome.
Buy your flowers. Oh, sisi wote.
Hapo nayo, you will never hear from me again. You will not. Like, that's the thing about me. I like protecting my space. Nikiona tu like you're about to bring bad vibes, you're out. You will not hear from me. Like me, I'm a professional ghoster. Like I am the best at it. Kama kungekuwa na trophies na med, like I do that like a pro.
You cut them off. Pew, 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 pew.
Quickly, pew, pew, effective, pew, pew. Immediately. Like I do not entertain that.
So you have
stuff.
really strong boundaries.
Yeah,
those will really pay off later in life as well, because people will tend to take advantage of you if you're kind, if you're nice. Like in that case, when you smile to this girl and you're like, oh, you like my guy? Oh, that's nice. He's a nice guy. No, cut them off completely. Uproot that weed and let it go.
Yeah.
So that will really
help. Huyo man utaimuona. Hadi utajua mali anaishi. Utaimnusa.
We are not doing that. this also brings me to now friendships at your age. Because right now I can count on my palm the number of friends I had when I was like 21 versus now. People, you outgrow people, you learn to live without people, you learn that people are undergoing a lot of different experiences that make you not want to relate to them. You know, like, has your friend done something, but you're like, now this one, I can't deal with you anymore, I can't live with you anymore, we can't be friends anymore. How do you advise someone who maybe thinks their BFF would be their BFF forever? What do you think about that?
I don't know. Like, when it comes to friendships and outgrowing people, you just, again, have to have, like, boundaries as much as you can. Like, if you're not okay with some things, make it clear as much as possible. And this is coming from someone who used to be a chronic people pleaser. Like,
Babe,
I
so
don't,
you've been to
again,
therapy. You have a lot of
I have a lot of
chronic,
things. Like,
professional, anga what?
Hey, and at some point I might consider. I actually do consider therapy. Nangoja pesa ya therapy ingie me. I will go freely. I have a lot to unload. You know, I do.
Okay.
I do. But yeah, you have to have, like, very serious boundaries with people. Like, try and communicate as much as possible. Even me, that's something I'm telling myself, like, to communicate as much as possible, because in Afkanga point, I think there are sometimes personally I backslide and find myself in positions where I'm just like, someone would do something that I'm not okay with to me, and I'm just like, but is it really a big deal?
Yeah, you just let it slide.
Like, try not to put yourself in such a situation. Have a good communication. Communicate as much as possible.
But you know the thing about communication, you can communicate as much as you want, but comprehension is a whole other thing.
That's
People
true.
take or absorb what they want. You can say the sky is blue, someone else will hear the whole world is blue. So you have to learn that it's okay. Stand your ground. This is what I mean. You, however you pick it, however you take it, it's fine. But for me, this is what matters, and this is what I am willing to take. Now, when it comes to relationship, again, I can tell at my age, the thing I learned the most is you're not the center of everyone's world. You could be the center of your man's world, you know, and your own world. You know, the way we wake up and things are just running. Imagine that's the way it is with every other person. So when you learn that, you give people so much grace. And the same grace you give them, you expect them to extend it to you.
Yeah, that's actually a problem I have. I don't know. Again, I think it's just an internalized problem. I do things for people a lot, and I don't know, in my mind, it's like I expect them to
reciprocate that.
Yeah, and that's what I've been trying to deconstruct within myself. Like, to just do things from... I'm doing something for someone. I'm just doing it from the kindness of my heart, and because I want to, not because I want them to do it.
Something for you.
Yeah.
I think I also had that problem because I'm a gifter. Okay, me, I'm a professional gifter. It's a problem I have. I would always buy my friends flowers. I would gift them until now when it's their turn, they say, Anita, sisi hata tujui tukununulia nini. I'm like, yo, send me money. Send me. Have you ever had enough money? No. Send us money. So that's a problem I had. Then nikasema mimi sasa, there's a whole year I think I didn't send anyone gifts. I was like, no, it's your birthday. I am not buying anything. Did you send me even happy birthday? No, you told me, it was your birthday. Happy birthday. Then I realized what this made me feel. I felt so bad. I don't know how to explain that feeling. It changed me. And I did not want to change because someone else is changing me. I wanted to come from myself. So I'm back to gifting, guys. It's okay. Whether they give me or they don't, it makes me happy that I've planted a smile on someone else's face.
Yeah.
So I think it's just something you grow as you morph into who you become. Una learn to every day. But don't ever change who you are, no matter the price. For anyone. For anyone. And that's a problem. Naona 25. Leo anakaa hivi, kesho anakaa hivi. No. Just be who you, be authentic. Find your true north and stick to that. So as we wrap this up, do you have any questions for an almost someone exiting 20s?
Does it get better? Do you become happier?
Oh, yeah. You know, the thing is, me and you kind of share the story where we dated someone from young. Hopefully. Michelle's man, please. Stay like that. Stay like that. So
in
for
fact,
me,
become better.
Yeah, where am I even sending it? Remove that part.
Get richer, babes.
Yes, he will in Jesus' name.
Amen.
But that takes a lot of effort. What I learned is you morph, because you become a girl, then you become a lady, then a woman, then like now in my case, a mom. It does get better. It does get your broke days. Imagine by the time hoping you stay consistent with your craft, with like the next 3-4 years, you will be known for what you do. So you have more clients, you have more people paying you, you're the right price for what you do. So that's financial stability starts kicking in. Then now you can venture into other things. It does get better. It does get better.
And I think people my age, people younger than me, you need to hear that. I mean, that's something I feel like I really need to remind myself constantly, because I don't know. I feel like I've been suffering for a very long time.
Babes, you just started.
Yeah.
You
But
just
that's I don't know what to say, but that's how I've been feeling. Like the suffering has been.
No, take one day at a time. Shida and you guys, okay, not you guys, even me, I was there. You try to do 20 things at once. Then when this thing doesn't work out, you start blaming yourself for this thing not working out. Give yourself grace. Don't forget that part. Grace. Give yourself time to grow. Give yourself the patience. Unaona vile okay, teach mtoto leo atasema hii, kesho ataseme something else. Give yourself that. You can't just snap, and unless you have like a sugar daddy somewhere or something,
that's the most
a blesser,
thing.
you cannot just, you have to grow. Even a seed takes time to grow.
Okay,
Understand yourself. Understand the seed you have. Appreciate that, and just grow. Okay?
I
Give
love
yourself
that.
grace.
That is the most amazing thing you've told me. Like,
now imagine Itaisha. Let me tell you, the world is not okay. Jesus is coming soon. We believe that. But Itaisha, there's always tomorrow.
Yeah.
Don't just plan for today, especially when it comes to money, which is a whole other topic. Don't just think of now. Think of tomorrow. Think of yourself 5 years from now. Will you be proud of that person when they look back at the decisions you're making today? Will they be proud of that? So think about that every day, and one day at a time. Sweet Jesus, one day at a time. Yes.
Thank you. I love that. Honestly, I needed that. Even you've healed me kidogo.
I've healed you.
Yes. I endorse that message.
Yeah. That was our tiny bit of surviving our 20s with a starting 20-year-old and an almost ending. I don't want to say naingia third floor, but Kariboni, I'm entering there. So I hope you guys learned a thing or two about that. We're so grateful to have you on our show.
And I am so honored to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and let us know what you think about surviving your 20s. Muna survive ama mna live. Mtuambie please hapo chini. Thank you guys. Ciao. Bye.
Bye.